Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's that time again for the third match of today that we are commentating on due to the absolutely extraordinary delays that are currently being enveloped in the gaming arena in Kiev. It's time for the Asus Summer 2011. It is that team that everybody wants, everybody's been looking at. It is Na'Vi versus Storm. We're jumping into the game after 2 rounds already being played. 2 rounds, interestingly enough, being picked up by Storm, obviously picking up the pistol. Then we'll gain their buy round and looking on their third round by right now, and they'll probably be looking to pick that up as well. Right here on the couch once again, Liquid, welcome here on the commentary couch. Let's go inside the game. Let's go live straight away because the match is already underway. There's no point in doing banter right now. Let's see where this is going to end up. Now, obviously, we've got Storm with Spy, Sophia, Seka, Epis, Optimus Prime, and on the other hand, Na'Vi with C9, Markelov, Edward, Zeus, and Starix. That classic 5, the team that has been considered one of the best to be on top of 1.6 in recent years. It used to be Ninjas in Pajamas. Then it was SK Fnatic. And now recently, in the recent years, Na'Vi came out on top versus their eternal nemesis, the eternal number 2, perhaps, MTW, the Golden 5, who are sadly not attending this tournament. Wow, I think that was that kind of...
I was going to say, don't forget about MTW and the Golden 5, FX, well, back then, BGS in 2007 and 2008, they were kind of on top. But yeah, Na'Vi has been tearing it up, but other teams are hoping to burst their bubble because Asus recently became a father, so they didn't have much practice time. But we're going to see how that pans out for them, because so far Storm has been doing good, picking up the first 3 rounds, but Na'Vi going to work in the 4th. With the first pick.
Yeah, it's already being set up. They've managed to lose their first 3 rounds, and I do have my notes here, which are going to be filled in throughout this matchup, which is rather important because if we want to keep track of everything that happens, and sadly enough, the game does not actually transfer over all the information between rounds like in other games like Counter-Strike. But Counter-Strike on Call of Duty, my apologies. But Storm, meanwhile, is already in the lead with 3 points. How is the score looking right now?
Well,
Na'Vi still down. 4
yeah, Na'Vi
already.
Is getting ripped apart. It's only Markelov, and of course he has shown amazing stuff. But 1 versus 4 with the bomb planted, I'm not so sure about that.
Now Markelov with the M4, really a little bit out of his water. Obviously known for his superb AWP usage, especially on maps like on Dust. Or actually Inferno actually as well. You will always find him in Banana side on Inferno, ready to look down if he is on the CT side of things. That's something to look out for. As soon as Na'Vi can get their AWPs out, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. However, they got shut down on their first buy round just now and are going to be in a bit of a pickle on a save once again. And they're going to have to, well, really get something out of their top hat in order to come back now here versus Storm.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the reason why Nuke is their worst map, because the AWP on Nuke is such a short-range map with a lot of spamming, and you can't really put the AWP to work, so that's why Markelov doesn't really, well, you know, get in his groove much on Nuke, and that's maybe why Na'Vi usually only drops Nuke to certain lower caliber teams.
Well, it's a bit of a harsh
all
term.
due respect.
All due respect, obviously, yeah.
Storm is kind of a mid-tier team compared to Na'Vi, of course. And we're going to see how the team from Belarus is going to stack up to the Ukrainians with the home field advantage. C9 picking off Storm, a Spy already. And
ooh, on the double.
But replies by Storm. It's Adrian and Apis going to work. And then the bomb's going to get planted. What can Na'Vi do on the read there? It's only Starix.
It's only Starix remaining. Let's see what Starix is up to right now. Nothing at the moment as he gets shut down by Sophia. And that additional money is going to help Storm out even more. They lost a couple of players. They will need some drops left, right, and center to make sure that everything goes all right on their side of the team. But it's just going to be a little bit interesting on how this is going to pan out. I'm just interested in what Na'Vi is going to do. It looks like they're going to go for another save, and they're going to need to.
They've bought.
Have they? I don't see.
Either.
No, they have.
Yeah.
So M4 is already.
Because usually you don't have smokes on nuke on an eco round.
All right.
Yes.
So Markelov also on the M4. He's actually dropped down instead of staying
Yeah.
up in towards on top of ladder.
I think he's trying to avoid those spams because
Through the wall
yeah.
from roof, from T roof, right?
Exactly. So we're gonna see how Na'Vi does. Spamming back, and Goldstorm is just taking their time and so far doing really good. I'm sorry I called them a mid-tier team. Apparently they heard me and they want to prove different, but Edward starting things off. And he realized that some of the Storm players are outside. He's gonna try and catch them off guard in the yard. Poetic.
Yes.
App is going to work once again with a nice double. Zeus and Edward down, and Edward probably the star player when it comes to rifles on Na'Vi, so that might hurt them.
So far, it does look like C9 standing by.
He's got a nice position if they come out here, but
Going outside is really something I do not expect to happen. Let's see how the scores. It is actually looking interesting right now. It's a 2v2 Sid rep with Saka with the bomb. And he is going to go in pit. Starix shuts him down. And Na'Vi will pick up their first round here on Nuke. It's been a while. 1-5. It's finally starting to get together for Na'Vi. And they're going to go for a full drop here for Na'Vi. There's 2 M4s on the ground. I don't see any AWPs being deployed just yet. Let's see what Markelov has. Does he have anything?
check out where he is.
And we don't know yet, but obviously do have their
M4
weapons.
If he goes up ladder, he's not going to be on the A spot.
No, he's got himself an M4. So if he was going outside, then obviously AWP would have been a definite idea. But Starix, in the meantime, getting his position inside ramp, waiting for somebody to roll down through radio. And there's just simply nobody home. As Storm has decided, you know what, guys, let's go for outside a little bit.
Well, they actually have players all over the map. There's one at ramp, but the others are outside. Oh, the plenty A players.
Back-to-back kills straight down the center.
Great job there.
Edward is the last. Edward and Starix, last man standing. Starix, well,
this is a tough position.
Oh.
You go up, you get shut down.
It's
so
just
it's all up to Edward.
You have to make that choice whether or not you're going to go through T-vents or C-T-vent in that position.
Yeah.
T-vents, obviously, you have Hut that's in the way. If somebody's in Hut, then you can just spray through the window. As Edward put an absolutely delicious little shot on Sophia. It was not enough. The bomb did get planted, and Optimus ends it all, making a score 1-6. Storm are extending their lead here on
Very
Nuke.
nice. Yeah, it was a bit of an unusual play. When you have 2 players left and one is in fence, the other guy usually makes a move first, so that will be Edward on top of ladder, so that Starks can come up ladder without getting spotted immediately. But Starks made the first move, and that kind of bit him in the ass.
Let's see. Oh, as I accidentally control. There we go. As let's see what we can see here. We have Na'Vi actually on a Deagle round, and
Let's see where the teaser. Oh,
so far, yeah, the call has already been made. Storm knows that that ramp is clear, and they will most likely be starting to push. Starix will have to hold his ground right here, and he's already expecting a couple of people to run down through that hallway. His positioning right now is going to be key.
Oh, nice shot there, onto the face of Mr. Sophia.
1D will do the trick right there. And Starix popped down to 3 HP.
Barely hanging on.
By the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. And we're going to see Storm coming in from multiple angles.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be planting on upper.
Yeah. So what can Starix do?
Not much, because Seka comes in and says, "What is up?"
He was going to go for that weapon, try and save it, but no chance. Let's see. Na'Vi, of course, buying now after that Deagle save.
Yeah, that was
great.
a superb round
Yeah.
on their behalf. Deagle save. Okay, fair enough. Gets you that additional money, obviously. But Storm so far, as you said, doing great. Nothing but great. There's nothing you can say about that.
No. Spy had the first spawn. Let's see if he starts things off. Oh, he's gonna go for an aggressive push into the A bomb site, but C9 takes him out. And here comes the rush through lobby. Edward in a bad position. Let's see what Zeus can do. Taken out. Markelov. I think they were sort of playing on retake. There were not many players in A. Markelov and C9 going to work. bomb hasn't even been planted yet, so I'm not sure why they're pushing in so aggressive.
Oh, C9
Nice.
with a cheeky little headshot right in the back of upper sight, and leaving just one of the Storm players remaining. Just Sophia, he's sitting inside of Hut.
Yeah.
Where is the rest of Na'Vi? We know that C9 was sitting up on towards main, but where is it going to be? Nobody up in top ladder. He's got 90 HP. It's definitely possible.
Oh,
Gets the
there
first
goes
on
first.
Markelov, leaving just Starix and C9 remaining. C9, there he is, just outside of main. Starix, well, he's going to rotate.
Position.
He's going to go to top ladder right
Yeah.
now and find Sophia. Maybe get a flash in? It's going to be the wrong area, I guess.
Oh, nice
as Starix
headshot.
picks him down as I rotate away just on the wrong moment. Picks up the kill, and it's going to be 2-7. It's going to be a very, very long haul here for Na'Vi in order to get themselves in a decent position here. They need at least 5 more rounds in order to make this interesting.
Yeah, this could be
Yeah.
a tight match if Storm keeps this up. Like we said, Na'Vi, of course, main favorite to take this entire tournament, but let's see how their lack of preparation pans out.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see. They have been mentioning online on the forums that they just haven't had the time to practice, mainly because of one of their players has recently become a dad.
Yeah.
Which is, well...
But then again, after having
interesting.
the same lineup for 1.5 years and playing about 40 hours a week, full-time professional players, these guys. So, yeah. Shouldn't hurt them that much.
Yeah, but the thing is if you suddenly don't play that much, I think it would be it's a bit of a shock really to both your mind as well as your play style, because suddenly you need to adapt to a complete situation, and then you get thrown back into a tournament like this.
Yeah.
And I think that's really a factor that comes into play. Sure, it's back to the old style, the old habits, but I'm sure that that's becomes problematic. You're just being thrown out of your known environment. That's becoming an issue.
Yeah, but then again, what these guys call not playing much is for us still pretty
Oh yeah,
a lot.
yes. Well, video games.
Yeah, for
Why
sure.
spend all that hard-earned money on science and medicine? Yeah, pretty
Let's
much.
see what Sophia's gonna do. He's the last player remaining for Storm at this round. Not gonna try, obviously.
Well, he's trying to save his AK.
Yeah, but he can't get into that room without giving away his position.
Well,
by breaking the
second,
fence,
second bottom area.
so he's just gonna sit in the fence and wait.
Yeah, there it is.
Na'Vi finally getting some rounds together. 7-3. And having no problem buying here because they only dropped one player last round. And let's see, Storm has got AK, so interesting round here.
Let's see how this all envelops. I'm rather curious on what kind of. Why is my map not working?
Odd.
Interesting. Must be a HLTV
code,
config.
yeah. Well,
And they're actually boosting up on towards red.
This is a key round for Storm, because if they win this one, they push Na'Vi into eco back. But if they give up this round without too much kills, then Na'Vi will be able to buy a few rounds in a row at least, even if they drop a few rounds. So pretty important that they pick this one up if they want to push Na'Vi into...
In addition, Storm was... They pushed out on side on red really, really fast, but Seka got flashed, and that really stopped their momentum outside.
Oh, nice wallbang right there.
The hell?
He spammed behind squeaky door. He got it. What to say now? Probably called by Apis. That one guy was lobby.
He keeps on spraying on towards top ladder as well.
Oh, Edward is in a nice position. If anyone comes lobby here, they're gonna get taken out for sure.
But through radio.
Up close and personal.
Positioning from Na'Vi is quite good, actually. But even though Edward gets taken down and the opening comes in through ramp right now, Na'Vi will need to rotate really quickly now to ladder from lower ladder to towards ramp, and they are trying to. Optimus already there. Nate's going to finish that one off, and the plant on lower is going to come in. Oh no, it's not. Zeus in vents. In CT vent of all places. Did not see them coming out. Epis on low health, and that's something we need to keep our eye on right now. Bomb gets planted. But on low health, but Zeus with 1 HP.
Except Seka,
just
all
1
of them
HP.
with low HP. So it's going to be up to Spy and Seka. Well, I think this shouldn't be a problem for Storm. Finally pushing back Na'Vi into the money problems again. So this might be a huge round for them.
99 problems, but the money ain't one.
Not at the moment.
No.
And Navi's not even gonna try. Yeah. Stark saving, Zeus as well.
Yeah, he's going to keep his eye on towards that vent. He wants to keep that M4.
Yeah.
And he was actually...
Oh,
Stark taking a second out of the last second. AK underground. It's going to be 3 to 8. A little bit of an awkward moment there in the end.
Right time to switch, but...
Yeah. It's just one of those things you don't really see coming.
Well, Navi, they did save 2 weapons, so will they be able to buy still? I think they will be able to buy 1 more round, but if they drop this one, big trouble. Yeah, Mark with M4. No rush over on the upper bomb side. Storm just taking their time. Waiting to see if any CTs are too impatient, too aggressive. And a lot of spamming once again, of course. But Navi knows how to avoid that, not in any obvious positions.
Even though Storm is spraying radio as much as he can. And they're holding it on. Did they take? They took out Stark. Where was Stark sitting? He was sitting on a ramp,
They
wasn't
already
he?
took out 2 players, but they're trying to force a rotation, I think, and catch them off guard. They don't want to commit too soon. Well, now they're
Now
gonna
they
go.
are slower side. It's going to be.
Yeah.
On the committing on towards ramp as fast as they can, holding ground. Even though we got 2 players looking on CT vent of all places.
You want to watch out for Zeus. He's a ninja in the vents, but in another position
Markov
right now.
already taken down Optimus. C9. Well, Zeus is looking to. Let's take a look at Zeus. What is Zeus up to?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, there he is.
I think Storm has superior positioning right now, so.
Well, the bomb is going to go off. They're going to save.
Yeah.
They're going to save right now.
Let's see where Markov is. Oh, he's
Yes.
safe and sound.
59 health. Safe.
Make
Gonna
their way
keep his
outside.
M4, and it's time to go back to the drawing board for
Yeah.
for Navi. They really need to start to pick up their pace because Storm is just taking them out to the backyard and putting a shotgun to their neck. It's
Yeah.
3 to 9.
Storm coming up huge so far, and kind of didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Even if Navi isn't practicing as much as they were used to.
Navi haven't really won a single, haven't won a round in the last 3. And even in the first 5, they didn't pick up anything. And then it was 3 rounds of nothing when they managed to get the 1.
Yep.
And it's long overdue for them to get around here. And there's
Hello,
Markelov,
Markelov.
finally picking up his AWP. Navi are starting to mix it up. They're starting to get 4 different strategies. He knows there's somebody on top of T-Red.
Yeah, but they actually also know he is there, so he's in a tight spot right here. 17 health left.
He did
They're
get
trying to spam him,
He
but
did get sprayed through the wall, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he caught a lot of nades and spam, so
But that's good. That's good. That buys Navi a lot of time because C9 is already sitting around
Yeah.
the corner waiting to take out. Is he actually?
he's got an AUG.
He's no. That yeah.
The Greek.
He's got a Krieg. Okay. That's just yeah, awkward.
Can be a good weapon at long range, but
I'm not a fan.
it's a bit expensive.
For
And
what it
the
is.
AK is
The
at
superior
least
weapon.
as-
Yeah. As it's
it's more accurate and it's at least as powerful. So
as it's 3v3.
yeah, and Markelov went down, so that AWP didn't pay off just yet. Ooh, spy planted the bomb. Edward, let's see what he can do. He's now the star player for Navi, and he's gonna need to step it up because so far we haven't seen any huge plays by him.
No.
As we've seen in the past. We've seen the ace against Fnatic. A lot of multiple kill rounds, but so far no magic just yet. Goes down again. What can Stark do? Timer ticking away pretty fast. He's gonna have to make a move right now. Gets the first frag. Where is the other player? He has no clue.
No, it's not going to happen.
No,
The bomb is
saving
going to
again.
go off. It's going to be 3.
Oh,
And
not saving
killed off
again.
by Spy, sitting behind T-Vent. It's going to be 3 to 10 with 2 more rounds remaining in this half.
Yeah,
They're going to go. Are they going to go for a buy or a save for the last round?
I think they have to
They
save
have to
right
save
now.
for the last round.
They just had that up.
Yep.
They are very low money right now, so last round will probably even be a half buy. Let's see what Storm does. Zaka just taking his time. Spy already opened up the door. Or it was a nade from the CTs. Oh, Storm going to work.
No, it's obviously Storm was bound to win this round. Bad eco for
Not even one
Na'Vi.
frag.
Not even a single one. 3-11. We're gonna cue this one down. It is one more round for Na'Vi. They need to get their buys in.
Oh.
Oh, and they Storm
One of
even
those guys
dropped
switched
one.
team too early.
Oh.
That's a bad move right there by Spy. He kind of puts his team at a disadvantage here. Oh, he does get back in time to be able to
Play.
this round. But does he have a weapon? Let's see. Oh yeah, one of his teammates dropped one for him, so still 5 versus 5. Bit of a dumb move.
A little bit of an interesting move.
Yeah.
I know they're in Kiev, and I know the Ukraine has really cheap vodka, but just
Would
one of
that be
those.
it?
Yeah, it's probably that. That's just my shot in the dark on that subject.
Zeus gets caught with his pants down. He had no clue Saka was in the noob corner. And once again, exchange of kills. What can Markelov do with that M4? He's gonna go aggressive. Oh, he gets the first. Nice job so far. And I think Navi's gonna pick
That
up the
right
last.
there
Oh,
is going to be it.
huge play by Markelov.
Yeah, Markelov putting it together, but a 4-11 round.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Kind of a balanced map. So if they pick up the pistol,
Then they can probably pick up the first 5, but it's just
so it wouldn't have to be a problem. But let's wait and see who takes those important pistol kills.
yes. We're going to be looking at Starix for this one. Let's see what he can do.
He's huge with pistols. He usually gets a deagle dropped.
Let's see if he does. This right here is going to be crucial. And again, we're not able to show the map, which is just sheer pain in the ass.
It's probably fault of HLTV.org.
Yes, we shall blame them. Yeah.
Exactly.
But they banned him as well. Yep. Nice. Are you going to be in Utrecht tomorrow? No, you. I am, okay. Why? Oh, because I'm reading the chat. Oh, well, fair enough. As currently we just
toilet break probably.
Yeah. That 14% that 1,400 euro toilet break that Na'Vi had most likely were still really trying to get the best out of that, no doubt.
Exactly. Didn't learn.
No doubt. Well, we actually had a little bit of a discussion about that earlier regarding teams being on time and stuff. We don't know what the situation is like in Kiev currently. It's just sometimes teams decide that it's a good idea that if they need to play at 10, and then they leave the hotel at 10, which is just absolutely annoying, and they should automatically get docked pay on that, as well as getting completely plowed into its face on that subject, because sometimes you have these teams that think, oh, we're Team X, we can get away with this.
Yeah.
No, it just should not work like that.
Well, Intel Extreme Masters, like you said, they gave out some fines.
They got fined badly. They got 2 fines, I believe.
Navi.
Yeah, I believe they got 1 fine for pausing in the final and sending one of their players to the toilet. There were pictures online of golden toilets everywhere in the news post. It was amazing. And there was another reason. In the end, it was, I believe they got docked 14 or 17% of all the winnings, which was fairly significant, to say the least.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. But yeah, it's just one of those things that that is interesting. Yeah, interesting to see how that develops. And I personally think it's one of the things that LAN organizations really don't put enough effort into to make sure that teams adhere to the rules are not strict enough. That's what I think. Yeah. Or admins are afraid to
step up to star players.
Yes, exactly, and tell them, no, you cannot do this.
Yeah,
and
usually they're, how do you call it? When they get to deal with star players like that. They're what's the word? Impressed too much.
No, I don't think it's
intimidated. That was what I was looking for.
Maybe, but I also think that they may be under the impression that we cannot ban this a team from the tournament because that would ruin the tournament. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But it would just mean that another team can walk away with the prize money, and if it's a tournament that has enough money into it, then
there will be exposure.
It should have
anyway.
A, it's the exposure, yes. To B, it makes sure that the team that actually pulls the crap that is happening to show you cannot get away with that, and that if you actually pull something that you simply cannot do and actually is defined in the rules itself, that it just you just can't get away with it.
Yeah.
You pull something like that in the group stages, you get a bye. Other team gets a bye automatically. If you show up 15 minutes late, fair enough. You ruined up the schedule. If there's TV broadcasting involved and everything that needs to run on an absolutely perfect schedule, and when there's sponsor money and advertising money involved, then you simply cannot even get near that and just ruin it. It's just something that just annoys the living crap out of me when teams do stuff like this. If it's not their fault, if it's because the tournament is delayed because of long matches, that's the fault of the tournament that they haven't booked in enough time. Because when you come to 1.6, etc., you know how long a match can possibly take. If it's a group stage, it's a single map. Sure enough, it can take around 45 minutes. 30 times 2 minutes, it's an hour max. Hour max. So you have to book in
unless
that
you have
time.
overtime, but you don't have that during group stage.
Exactly. So a group stage should never, ever delay the tournament. Maybe only for technical difficulties, but that's why you book in an additional 50 minutes to sort that. You have your team on standby to fix all of that. Anything longer than that is absolutely not even acceptable.
Yeah, but of course this tournament in the Ukraine, and the Ukraine top team probably gets favored a bit.
Even if that is the case, then that's complete and utter crap.
Yeah. Well, they finally gave the go, Navi, so let's see.
Let's go back into the game.
Here we go again, live for the second half, and it was 11-4 for Storm.
11-4. If you just came back in here, you missed a interesting first half here on Nuke between Storm and Navi. Navi considered to be one of the top teams in the world.
They're in a tight spot right now.
They are.
They're under pressure, and they're used to the pressure, but not against a team such as Storm. So let's see how they handle that.
Right now, I think they're just sitting there thinking, okay,
what are we gonna do?
What is this? How are we going to deal with this situation? It's just
they're doing their standard thing, dropping Starks a USP. He probably bought armor. He's gonna be the first guy to come in contact with opponents. So let's just follow him. But Storm probably knows this. They've seen the demos. They know everything.
They've seen the replays. They've seen the VODs. They've seen.
Starks does his job here.
Zeus, well, it looks like the pistol is starting to double.
Great headshots right there by Starix. So maybe using the old tactics does work.
He does it again. Well done here for Navi. They got a Starix now with the hat trick. The bomb is planted. It's 0-1. Navi picks up the first one, and
here comes the comeback.
I would not go that quick though, that far already. But it's the first 3 rounds basically are already Navi.
Yeah.
Obviously,
especially if you see how many kills Storm made, just do.
Obviously, it's just difficult to say right now how Storm is going to deal with Navi here on T side.
Yeah, and I think this was a huge blow because Navi just ran in there and just completely blew them away.
Oh, it was completely Starix's round.
Yeah,
no doubt about that. It's just had it completely on lockdown on upper side. Let's C9 get the plant in, and that's everything they needed to do. So that right there is pretty damn good.
Yeah. We're going to follow the star player of Storm, Adrian, former K23 star player.
Doesn't really matter as Edward gets himself a double AK headshot somewhere on the other side of the map on outside. That's going to give the rest of Navi all the opportunity in the world just to walk in on towards upper, send somebody on towards lower ladder, make sure ramp is clear, and C9 doing the same thing here, taking Spy down, Optimus Prime. Look at that. They're all stacked up right on side of right on the side of entrance of upper. Optimus Prime getting
he
the
gets
single, gets shut down. Navi only lost one
problem.
player that round. They're only going to need one drop. They're going to have AKs. They're going to probably drop with the Galil to one of the others.
Yeah.
Was it C9 that died there? No, it was Markelov. So Markelov probably gonna get either the Galil or maybe even AK, depending on the situation, and they're gonna go and push that one out. It's 2-0 here in the second half, which means it is in fact 3-11 of 6-11.
Yeah, and Storm, well, still on a save round, of course. Heavily pushing around. They've got 3 players there, but Asus already coming into the upper bomb side. Storm trying to push lobby, but Navi's just taking it slow, waiting for the push. They know what's gonna happen. Oh, Sophia gets a frag though. And he gets a gun, but taken out by Markelov, no problem. So no gun saves there.
We're seeing a completely different face from Na'Vi right now. On T side, having absolutely no issue whatsoever to put Storm in the place that you expect him to be.
Yeah.
On their knees in front of Na'Vi.
Exactly, and it's gonna be up to Sophia with 14 health and a USP. That's not a good situation, and Atwood shows it with finally a big round by him. He had 2 or 3 frags.
Yep.
And Atwood, like I said, he needs to step it up. But so far, Na'Vi doing what you can expect from them in the second half. This is a key round right here with Storm on the bye, finally, in the second half. M4 is gonna come out to play. I'm interested to see if they have anything special. Oh, they have an AWP,
Ooh, AWP.
in the yard.
Outside.
That's a pretty odd choice for your first gun round on Nuke. I'd say you have to heavily guard A.
Remember that Ninjas in Pajamas rush with
Yeah.
scouts?
Oh!
Ooh, double!
Both headshots.
Second on the headshots, Say9 and Zeus through the smoke. Now that right there is one small little piece of fragging to call your mommy about. Because that right there completely put it together. Awkward choice, you say? Excellent choice, I say.
Yeah, yeah. I was wondering if they had something special, and, well, apparently they had. They've seen the demos of Na'Vi and, well, going to work with that.
Putting just StarX on his Forever Alone.
And I'm surprised he's going to even try to do
And
something.
there is a third one. Why did he even go outside?
Yeah.
That was...
Odd choice by Starix. He, maybe he's too confident. Maybe he needs to realize that Zeus...
He could have flashed out on towards ramp and tried to push.
Yeah.
Or even save. I would,
Yeah. I would have saved.
Saved
1 versus
it.
4. No chance.
Sitting in the backside of T.
I don't think they quite realize yet that Storm is not a pushover.
I don't think they quite realized that the score is 7 to 12.
So many rounds. Yeah.
I don't think they quite realized that Storm only needs 4 more, and they are on CT.
And once again, going outside. Are they just taunting Seka?
I'm just wondering whether or not Seka is still running his AW. Yes, and he's sitting outside.
Oh,
Starix is down.
Taken out.
Completely and utterly expected. Peeking with a flash.
Oh.
Epps is trying. Oh, Epps is going for the double once again. The clean up crew is here. Storm is going to pick up yet another round, and it's 13 to 7. Na'Vi had such a good thing going for them. The first 3 round, obviously, you can mostly expect that to go for you if you pick up if you pick up the pistol. The first 3 rounds are basically yours. There's just not much you can say about that.
Yeah.
7 to 13 though. Storm is looking to make an upset.
Yeah, for sure. And they picked up that up, so dropped it to Seka again.
Yeah.
So let's see if Na'Vi is.
Let's go to Seka. I want to see Seka.
Again.
Let's see what's going on. What's on Seka right here?
Yeah. They're not going outside anymore.
Yeah, no, well, obviously.
Oh,
they're pushing. Or rushing on upper.
Fast rush. Oh, get shut down. Seka coming in.
Markelov with the double to finish it off, but it's a kill for a kill, basically. Zeus finishing up right now. It does look like Na'Vi, after a quick moment of being completely and utterly flabbergasted, are going to pick this back up. Zeus with the double again.
1 versus 1?
1 versus 1. It's Zeus versus Epsis, and Epsis really picks a short straw right there and pushes in towards. Probably would have been better if he went for a hut push rather than going through Squeaky.
Yeah, or just wait for him to pick up the bomb, because the bomb was down. But the in-game leader of Na'Vi just really played that round really well. 2 versus 3 situation While Markelov got taken out, he totally shut down the other 3 players with some nice sprays. So.
Indeed. Epsis will have enough money to continue buying.
Yeah, for sure.
Epsis in the lead, 7-4.
Let's see if Seka, yeah, AWP again.
AWP again, but
I thought I saw a ramp.
they're not going to be. Navi is not going to be that stupid.
Well, Starks is outside. Oh, he thought better of it. Smart move. Oh.
Oh.
Say
Oh.
Toilet break. Navi called it. Oh, hello. They're back in the upper bomb side with a fast push.
Epsis with the double.
Oh.
It does look like Storm. Oh, Seka once again with AWP. Making sure that everything rolls in towards the general direction of Storm right now. Seka again. Seka with the hat trick.
He just wall-banked Edward right there.
Right from
What the
outside, knowing
That was
what kind of
insane.
position is that, the wall bang? That's
That was
just
pretty insane. With an M4, I usually do that as well.
But with an
not with
AWP,
no.
making a score
What the hell?
14-8 in favor of Storm.
And this is fucking... I'm sorry, this is huge.
This is massive. Oh,
Ah!
we're gonna dock your pay, mister. Yeah, Peggy
I'm
18.
sorry. Did I break your concentration?
It's
You were saying something about Seka with the AW.
yeah. You were saying, oh, here, Stark's already getting an HE
hello.
right in the mouth. That is
Eagles.
gonna.
Oh, huge eagle by Sarek.
Sexy, right on towards on top of top site. Is he gonna dig out another one? No, he won't. Epsis is already there.
Oh, Zeus with 2 nice.
He
eagles.
actually
What the hell?
on the double. He rushed all the way up on towards the ladder, came in there, and
Just
shut them
annihilated
down. And
with
suddenly,
only a deagle clip to work with.
I know that's one hell of a save round right there.
Yeah. And they
Well,
really
Deagle
needed
round
it.
even. It's now a 9-14. 2 more rounds for Storm, and 7 more rounds for Na'Vi.
Yeah, huge round by Daddy.
Yeah,
Zeus.
absolutely. Daddy Sues.
He's riding the high from
Yeah,
getting
well,
a baby. I'm not sure.
oh, I wouldn't be very high from that. But that would not.
I'd
yeah.
be depressed.
Yeah, yeah, all that money gone.
Yeah.
Did you know the
Money
average
gone.
child will cost you 700,000 before the age of 18? Oh,
Shivers up my spine.
yeah, that's
Oh,
Markelov, point blank range AWP,
Yeah.
and that's gonna clean out the.
Oh.
Even though Epsis does push out on towards ramp, and Na'Vi actually being forced C9 with a Galil. They have no money. No money whatsoever,
against-
and it's going to be enough for some bizarre reason.
Well, Storm was saving as well. They had QSPs only. So apparently, they Na'Vi was killing enough guys every round to make sure that they were low on money.
They were in their base, killing their dudes.
So that once they did pick up that round, Storm was going to have to save. In fact, I see a deal. 2 saves in a row after picking up so many rounds. I don't
That
get
is
that.
curious.
That is very curious, but take it easy, spamming.
Na'Vi taking it very, very slow, spamming up
Seka.
towards Edward. Why was Seka being so aggressive there? Obviously, okay, Deagle, you don't have much choice, but
Yeah, just gonna try and flank.
USP kill by Epsis
Oh,
Storm. But
well.
oh my
he
God! He
just didn't get the second.
did not get the second on that one. Such
does
a
get-
shame.
He does get the AK, so that's huge. And they now control lobby. Oh, Edward from behind.
Just the way
That's
he
gonna
likes
hurt
it.
them. What?
Yes, I did go there.
Okay, so it's Adrian versus 2, and well, we've seen him do crazy stuff before, but he had a long break.
It was
this year,
Edward.
so yeah,
Starix picks him up. It's Na'Vi on the comeback. It's 11-14.
Yeah.
Na'Vi
Nice.
winning the last 4 rounds in a row after
said-
losing the pistol. No, after winning the pistol.
Winning
My
pistol.
apologies.
Like I said, if they win that pistol, it can still get
Yeah, but
fairly
still, it's still
exciting.
Storm managed to pick up every single round. Well, 3 rounds between round number 4, but now number 3 and 7, and that right there is fairly significant because they get their momentum going. And Seka outside again. Ooh, that right there is what you want to see.
Yeah.
AWP on Starix once again boosting up on towards red. It's these kind
They
of
keep
shots,
doing
and
it.
he keeps on doing it.
That's not so smart.
No,
They've
no.
just saved 2 rounds, so he knows Saka's gonna have that AWP. He feels comfortable with it after having a few multiple kill rounds with it.
Yep.
And you're gonna push someone on top of Red Rock. I don't understand.
It's
That's
just
doesn't make any sense.
The thing is, this really translates to a lot of team-based shooter games that have rounds. Same thing with Call of Duty. You use a strategy. You use it 3 rounds. If it works after the 3 rounds, you rotate towards a new strategy.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter if it works. You do something different because the enemy team will adapt. And that right there is the mistake that Na'Vi is making right here with Star keeping on boosting on towards T-Red.
Yeah, despite it not working so well at all.
Not all. And Seka is just going around, kicking ass, taking names, and right now Storm are in an absolutely superb position to continue on. And that
it's
AWP,
he's not going to be able to.
maybe.
He had the bomb planted, so. Ooh,
Oh, with the defuse.
Just in time, I might add.
3-7. It's, I'm not going to lie, it's match point for Storm.
And
15-11.
Force buying here. If they drop this one, we're only going to see Deagles and Galils next round.
I'm curious. Yeah, they...
Oh, look at that. Point or match point?
It's match point.
Oh, it's match point.
It's 15-11. It's match point. Na'Vi will have to bring. Oh, look at this! A rush on Opera, so aggressive.
Adrian going to work though.
Not gonna happen. Spy and Optimus taking down the first 2. Epis is sitting inside of top. Edward in shot. Oh my God! Did he absolutely manage to pick that one up with Storm going all the way around into a hut? Edward is solo right now. Takes an HE in the face. I do not see this happening. Oh, this
coming up huge, but
somehow managed to take down Sophia.
Only Marklov left now.
Marklov down to 24. He needs to shine. It's not going to happen. Seka rocks the AWP. Really, the player of the match here. It's just.
He came up huge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just. Yeah, I'm lost for words.
1 nuke with AWP. That's not quite usual. And
first is Na'Vi even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like we said, Na'Vi kind of out of shape, but still huge play by Storm. Especially Seka. They're
going to continue on to get their rounds. We're going to write the final score down here for 11-16. We're going to get ready for the next game here live on Chaos TV. We probably will keep this matchup rolling in the bottom right corner of the screen just to see who is going to get the rounds, because at this point in time, the win has been decided. Na'Vi will lose. Lose versus Storm. And I think there's just,
Thank God for Na'Vi, there is still a chance, because this is the second group stage. It's not immediately brackets after the first group stage. So if they just win their next 2 rounds, they're still through. Next 2 matches, sorry.
It's still, and knowing Na'Vi, it's still definitely possible for them to do something like that.
Yeah, Storm is their toughest opponent in this group.
Well, there you go. There you go.
But still, I'm surprised.
Good.
Storm came up huge, especially Seka and Spy. But let's see who takes the remaining rounds.
Actually, you know what? I think we should go for a break and keep on rolling this, because we already know what's going on here. So we'll be right back with you with the next match here on Chaos TV. My name is Mary Maysbeck here, together with Liquid, live from the studio in Waste. We'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere, as the Asus Summer Open 2011 is going to heat up even more.
storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone and packed her out on loan. Riders on the storm. There's a kill